Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Today we're going to be talking about, am I converted to glass sealants? Do you care? Anybody that forensics the following detail, that follows the Forensics Detailing channel, knows that I find glass sealants a bit more problematic than they're worth. I do understand that they work, but I just could always see the footprint, the smeary footprint of how I'd applied it under when you get moisture on it, and my wiper blade goes over it kind of thing, and also wiper judder periodically. Now, I think this product here may have changed my mind. And it's important just to show you stuff as it is. So if we go outside, I'll just show you the black peril that's got it on its glass when the glass is dirty. This car's covered in the Sahara crap. But it's got the glass thing on it. So if we go in, now got some condensation in here as well. What's that on the outside? But the cool thing is if I turn the glass wipers on, I'm not getting any judder, okay? And the next cool thing is I'm not getting any. Let's just get some water on there. Ugh, how did that get through? I'm not getting any major smearing. Okay, I've got some lines here. Can you see that? But that's actually wet at the moment. Camera's going to struggle to focus on it. So there's going to be some things going on with the wiper blades. But what I don't want is like a big ghosty trail. And you can see I'm not getting that. So something going on, but I think that's more the blades putting stuff on the glass. But it kind of works so that, you know, I get better visibility. Now the big question for me is how long is it going to last? Because the area where the wiper blades go backwards and forwards are going to really sort of put, you know, they're going to, what's the word, abrade the protection more than like this area up here. So what you normally see is this area goes flat with no hydrophobicity, and this area is really good. So I just wanted to show you that. Look at that. Terrible. Bloody sand. All the problems you have to put up with. In good old Blighty, we even get desert sand over everything. Test panel. Unbelievable. Now, just in case you think I'm talking a load of slobblocks, which you're very familiar with me doing, where the wiper blades go, let's just put some water. So there, straight away, but you can see the flat arc, and then you can see some hydrophobicity where the wiper blades don't go. So I have some sort of protection film here, and then a layer of nothing here. So that's the first thing. Let's just wipe that clean. The second thing is you have that scummy film, which glass cleaners can't get off. They just can't get them off. Damn it, I need to figure out how to get these wiper blades into maintenance mode. It's a live video, by the way, guys, so forgive me. Helps if you have the keys. Give me the keys. I'll drive. The car is really tidy. Did a little interior. I've added the colour lock shield back on there. I've given the Alcantara a little wipe over. It's just looking good in here. No dust in here. You know, they get dusty when the door cards are done. I didn't tackle that little thing, whatever that is. Bit of dried chemical, that is. Like. Anyway, so let's turn these on once. Then let's hold this down. 2, 3, no. No. Let's try turning it off again. And holding it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. Look at that, genius. So I just don't want that to spring back. Well, that's going to damage my paintwork, probably. I need to be careful of that. Right, so we're in maintenance mode. Wiper blades are a little bit dirty as well. In fact, sorry, just wondering if they could be, they're okay. Right, now the coolest thing is the strength of this Glaco glass cleaning compound. I've never seen anything like this. It's quite messy, so you've got to be careful. You've got to give it a little shake. Someone said in the comments, just be careful when you're applying it. Don't like keep squeezing the bottle or else loads will keep coming out, which is true. But it's really, really simple to apply. Now, yes, you can tape up as well. You can tape up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay, you know, away from the edge. So yeah, don't keep squeezing it or this will just get wetter and wetter. So there, I've got it primed now, and I'll just go across and down, and you know the score. And I'm just going to do this top half first so I can focus on it. I just want to get a little bit more primage going on here, so the whole thing's done. Right, then you just go, and this is my tip, hold it down here, then you won't squeeze any more liquid out. Sorry, you can't see very well. Let's just go again. Go again. Go again. Go again. And this has probably done it now. You know, as it starts to lose its liquidness and just dries a little bit, you're kind of done. But I think one last little scrub here. And this is the amazing thing, because you've seen me do videos on getting this scum off your glass using glass polish and machine polishers. But this does it like I've just showed you without really having to go to town on it. So whatever abrasive or chemical they're using in here, it's pretty solid. That wasn't, putting that thing on the bottom could have been better so it doesn't wobble around when you're there, but that's okay. That'll do. Now they say rinse this off, but what I like to do is buff off the majority. You can see why you might want to use a bit of tape. You can see where I've got some stuff. But I would just buff the majority off so it's not messy. So I'll go along here. Go down there. You can see it's like a polish. So now I've got it away from the edges, and I'll just pick up the majority of this with the cloth. Give it a little flip. Okay, and that's the majority of it. Now when I rinse that, I'm not going to make a mess. So that's my little tip. Now what I'm going to do, I've still got the residues there, but I'm now going to do the section below it live. We're going to do this all live. And then and this way as well, you can see, you can really determine if you want, you know, you can see exactly what I'm doing and whether or not, just give this a little squeeze, whether or not you actually want to do that and it's too much for you, you know? Because a lot of people don't want to spend all their lives doing this, including me, even though I love it and I love talking about it and I love testing products. I don't really want to be spending all my free time doing this, you know, sometimes I do, but so there we go. So you get a real idea when we do live videos of what's actually involved. Now, holding this camera is going to be a little bit awkward. Let's just get this down into here. Let's get a little bit more product going. There we go. Right, get it down into there. And then down into there. Right, now I'm just going to cross hatch it. I can't get under these bits, so you might want to use a cloth or something just to work it under there. And we'll do the cross hatch. And then you can just do little circles. You can do it a bit quicker than I'm doing it as well. I just want to make sure everything's off. When it starts to bite and dry, then you're there. Okay, so I'm going to buff that. Don't know how quickly you go through this as well. It'd be nice if you could buy like a litre of it and top this thing up, pop it off and top it up if you're a professional, because then you get your money's worth, don't you? So let's just go around the edge so we don't do anything bad. You know, try and get it all off of the plastic. Polishing plastic, never good. I'm just going to go over here, under there, flip that. There we go, just want to get that little bit there. Then we'll polish on the trim, and then we'll just buff the majority of this up. We're going to come back with some agua. Let's do the other side first. So what I'll do is I'll just put you on a simple time lapse. Whoa! Ow! Let's do this on the time lapse and then I'll come back in a second, okay? Here we go. Okay guys, so we've done the main polishing. Now we're going to get most of this residue off through rinsing. You make a mess of your microfiber towel trying to brush it. I'm just going to see if a little bit of water will do it or if I need to get the hose out and really rinse it properly. I've got a feeling I'm going to need to get the hose. Have a look. Let's have a look. This could be messy without water. No, it's not. It's okay. You just wipe it all down. So it seems like it's water soluble, you know. You know, water. Maybe it's water carried. It's unusual. Whatever it is, you know, most abrasives you don't rinse off. So that's quite easy. Once you introduce the water, that's quite easy to get the majority of that off, you see. Now, we're going to go over it with glass cleaner, I think, just when I've finished. So we're really going the extra mile. Let's just go around here and get this off. Okay. Just push it all down. Gather it all up. Inside of the glass needs a clean as well, but that's inside. That's a suction mount. I've had the thing. It ain't coming off. I'll have to do the inside afterwards. So now, finally, we just take our panel wipe, homemade panel wipe. Done enough videos on this, don't ask me the formulation. To save on microfiber towels, we'll just take some of the elephant dunny roll. Give that a little wipe over. Just to lift up any oils or anything That's what we want. Proper squeaky clean glass, that is. So damn clean. It's a good sign. A lot of times when we clean glass, I don't think we're, not just you, but me as well, I don't think we're always getting it clean. I don't think we're even denting the film that's put on it with just normal glass cleaners. They're good at getting off like the greasy film. Like that. That's properly clean. Okay, good. And so far, no mess. Just make sure you got that edge. That polish, you don't want to be throwing it all around. Right. I'm just going to give the glass cleaner a couple of minutes just to flash away, so we're not applying the sealant onto anything wet. Yeah, which is important. You can still see this is still wet, so let's just get that up. So I'll come back, guys, in a few minutes when we have a bone dry, polish free front windscreen. Okay, I'll be back. So next up, guys, we're going to actually apply the glass sealant, which I've said before is pretty easy. So let's just give it a little bit of a shake. Let's take this off. Someone said in the comments this is round, which doesn't help when you put it down. It's fair play. Yeah. Yeah. So flat base on that would be good. But I like this felt tip style thing. So we know how this goes. It's just, yeah, we've got the liquid there. So let's just do this a bit quicker. Yes, it's going to squeak. And again, we don't want to use too much, so I'm just going to change my position so I'm not squeezing it. And I've got all the doors this time open, so we're just venting off any of the solvents. And you probably want to glove up as well. I have the problem of operating the camera. Putting it on a bit quicker this time. Sorry, you want to see all this. Right, and then cross hatch it up and down. Probably better working in quarters, but this will keep the video time down a bit. Okay, we've got it everywhere now. Let's go around. What I'm going to do is just, there's no reason why I can't put it on the other side. Yeah, let's put it on the other side. Up there. I suppose on that top bit where it's black, you can't see through there, so what's the point of having it on there? But I might as well do the whole glass. The edges are not quite so important where you've got that black stuff. We're going to cross hatch it just to make sure we haven't got any gaps. Okay, up, down. Let's put a little bit more liquid through there, that's it. Because it can dry, so I don't want to buff what I've put down already with the felt. Okay, yeah, that's all done. Okay, let's leave that for 5 minutes to fully vape out. Okay, I'll turn the camera off. Okay guys, so it's been 5 minutes. Let's get another clean waffle weave and do our final buff. So we'll go around the outside edge first, down the bottom, around the outside, up here, and then we'll buff. Comes off pretty easily. Okay. And over this side. You could even buff that again if you want to. Really want to buff the inside of this glass. It's going to bug me. Now let's put these down, because the crunch test is it going to judder when it's dry. So let's turn the ignition on. I don't think it will. Let's come back a little bit. Here we go. That's smooth. No judder. Let's go and have a look inside. Oh. Car's so clean, I didn't want to get in. You can't see where that thing was, but let's just flip this. That's it. Okay, it's just a quick wipe. Get those little suction cup things off. So basically my glass, I've got some little chips in it and stuff like that. Some little smudges on the inside. But it's worked. If I go and get some water, it'll bead, you know that much we know. But the main thing, sorry, let's turn this off. The main thing is that I don't want is any ghosting or wiper judder. So you can see when it goes past the light, nothing happens. So let's come out of the car. Oh, I love this car. So this Glaco PTFE glass sealant and compound is one of few combos which seems to work. The only thing I've said before is I don't know how long it lasts for, so if it's gone after 2 or 3 months, that's no good. If it's gone here on the wiper blades and not here where the wiper blades miss, then it's probably going to last for years on the side. The thing is, I don't have, this is already hydrophobic for some reason. So do I really, well, I should really do the whole sides, shouldn't I? Sides, front and back, like haircut. Yeah. So yeah, finally guys, I'm going to probably get a load of these glass sealants and test them all out. The big thing is some of these glass sealants don't get you to polish the glass first. So I think I should really use this to prep all of them. Or else you're not going to remove whatever's there. If you just wipe the glass, if you just spray it with, IPA and water, clean the glass, it doesn't get all the stuff off. So that's going to be another bone of contention, because you could argue, well, if I'm using this, it's going to favour this. But I think in my head, maybe I should bare prep the glass first with this and then follow the instructions of the product. Because if I don't, like I say, we're just going to be applying a glass sealant on top of another glass sealant and it's going to be invalid. So that's something to think about. But there you go. Glaco glass sealant, I think, is a really good product. One of few. It doesn't seem to cause any problems with wiper judders or ghosting if you apply it properly. I wouldn't bother applying this unless you're going to do that first. That is the key. That strips down glass like nothing I've ever seen. Really good stuff. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon on the Forensics Detailing channel. Bye for now.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I